Hey guys, this is my daughter Aubrey. She's going to be helping me with a video today. We are going to be reviewing one of our favorite curriculums that we enjoy so much. It's called Torchlight, and she is going into 4th grade. We've been homeschooling for about 2.5 years now, and we really enjoy it. We love everything about homeschooling. But when I first started, I was very, very overwhelmed because I didn't realize how many different programs there were. And I tried a lot, and we did a bunch of them, and none of them were really what I was looking for. They were either very, very dry or they were whitewashed. They weren't the truth. And that's not what I'm looking for my family. I want the absolute truth. And I want it to be fun and engaging, and my kids did not like doing school at all.
No.
They hated it. Well, she hated it. My son just started school not long ago. But yeah, she hated it. She didn't want any part of it. She would do her work. She would do whatever I asked her to do, but she didn't want to at all. So like I said, we've tried a lot of other things. This has worked well for our family because it is engaging. It is fun. It's called Torchlight, and we are doing level 1, which is ancient history. And Torchlight is literature, history, mythology, poetry, art, music, and science. And the reason why we love Torchlight so much is it's not Eurocentric at all. And it's very inclusive and diverse, and all of the authors of the books are from different backgrounds and different countries, and it's very unique in that way. It is basically a schedule, and it tells you what to do on each day. On Monday, you do this for history, you do this for literature, you do this for poetry, and so on. And it tells you every single day exactly what to do. And it'll tell you what page to go to, what activity to do. And it's just super fun. And it's got a lot of good books in the book list. And one of the things that I like about Torchlight is you can customize it. You don't have to do every single thing that they recommend. You can add to it. You can take away from it. It's basically just a guide so you don't get lost. And so you know what you're doing. It also has fun little videos that you can watch throughout the year for science or history. It's all very fun and engaging, and she loves it. She adores it. She begs me to do it. It's the first thing that we do in the morning, and we love every part of it. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is history. The history book that we use as the spine for Torchlight Level 1 is called Curiosity Chronicles: Snapshots of Ancient History. So each chapter we read on Monday, so there's 36 chapters for 36 weeks, and it is written in dialogue form between two people called Ted and Mona. And Mona is a history buff. She knows a ton about history. Ted is very, very curious.
Like me.
Like her. So I read Mona's part and she reads Ted's part, and it's a lot of fun. And this is a standalone program. You don't have to be doing Torchlight to do Curiosity Chronicles. So I'm going to make another video about this later. But it's so fun. It's got lots of pictures and maps, and there's a timeline at the bottom of some of the pages.
So when you're wondering when it happens,
yeah,
it's right there.
Yeah, and it tells you right at the bottom. And then at the end of every chapter, it says want to know more, and it gives you topics to research so your kid can really dive into those rabbit holes, and what interests them, they can research that. So, like I said, I'm going to make another video about Curiosity Chronicles because I think it is one of the best programs ever. We love it so much. And we also add in all of the Curiosity Chronicle extras, like the student guide, the instructor's guide, so we can get the Minecraft activities and all that. So we are also studying mythology, which I feel is very important. So especially when you're learning ancient history, because it helps you understand why the ancient people did the things that they did because of what they believed in. So this is one of our, and we don't just read Curiosity Chronicles, they also schedule in other history books that we can read throughout the year. But anyways, so this Book of Goddesses is absolutely amazing. It has beautiful illustrations about all of the different goddesses from around the world. There are so many, I mean, it's just endless. And there are so many that I had never even heard of. So it's really very cool to learn about that.
And they're all like from different places.
Mm-hmm.
Like only a few are from the same place.
Mm-hmm. This is one of the books that has all of our activities in it that we have made. One? Yep, we made that. That's a Zodiac Star Finder from.
What about this?
That's from Torchlight. Okay. From Babylon. That's very interesting.
And it spins.
And one of the things that I really like about Torchlight is that you aren't just learning about ancient Egypt. You're learning about the Celts and the Pacific Islanders and the Greeks and the Romans and the India from India and the ancient Chinese. You're learning about all of it. So for literature, what we do is every morning I'll read the primer in the back, and it gives you conversation points to give you ideas on what to talk about, because Torchlight doesn't have worksheets. It's all through conversation. So I'll read the primer and then I'll read the book out loud every morning. We have a read aloud every morning for about 20 minutes, and that is our favorite time, is to just cuddle up on the couch and read our new book or whatever, and we just get super into it. It's so much fun.
Yeah, my brother sits down and like sometimes listens to us.
Yes, he does. He loves it. And so all of the literature books I absolutely adore because they're all unique. They're very modern books. There are some older books scattered in throughout, but I really like it too because a lot of the books that are written, you know, set in Africa or set in China, they're always written by people from those areas, so it feels more authentic to me because
and more true.
Yeah, and those people really know their own history, so it's a lot better than hearing it written by white people who don't really know or haven't lived through it, you know. We also do poetry. The Poetry of Science is our poetry book, but every now and then our poems will match up with whatever we're learning about in history and mythology.
Yeah, there's, let me read it, sorry, 248 poems, but like it's super fun.
Yeah, we love that too.
Fun.
And they're all unique, and each one is about a different science topic, so that's a lot of fun. For art, we do the clay lab. There are other art projects in Torchlight in the schedule that aren't clay labs, but we really enjoy the clay. We have made, like when we were learning about Egypt, this was scheduled to make a sarcophagus out of clay, and it taught you how to do that.
And you made like two different separate pieces. Made like a little person and
a mummy.
Yeah, a mummy.
So our music book is called Stories from the Opera, and this we really haven't done much of yet, but it does explain what an opera is, and you read it a little bit at a time as you make your way through the program, and it's super interesting and unique. We love it. So Torchlight comes with a lot of extras, like it has a year-long writing project where you write your own mythology stories, and it gives you prompts at the end of the week, and she has really enjoyed that. We've loved. It's a collaborative project, so we do it together, and it's really been a lot of fun to do that. It also has a vocabulary spell book where she writes the definition of 2 different words that are going to be in the literature book that we're reading for the day. And it's just fun for her to do that because then she'll hear the word as we're reading and she'll say, oh, I know what that means. I learned that this morning. So we don't do the science. That is one of the cons for me. I really like to dive deep into science. And this science program is really good for maybe 2nd grade. But for 3rd and 4th grade, which is where she'll be at, I didn't think it dove deep enough. But just from seeing some of the little things, they're a lot of fun. And it has a lot of fun videos to watch. So wrapping it up, the pros are it's very diverse. It's so easy to follow because it's got a Monday do this, Tuesday do that schedule. There's lots of reading fun books that have beautiful illustrations. I mean, half the time we cannot put them down. We love them so much. There's lots of pictures to look at.
Yeah, I'm like, please do another lesson, please.
Yeah, she has actually begged me to keep reading before, and so sometimes we're even ahead of schedule because we can't stop reading it. There's lots of hands-on activities. We do a weekly history project, a weekly mythology project, the science if you chose to do that. There's lots of science projects. And it's customizable to fit your family. You can pick and choose what you want to do, and it's very modern, not Eurocentric or whitewashed. There's not a lot of worksheets. There are some. And there's activities that are in there, like this little decoder thing that we did. The only con that I can think of is that some of the books are hard to find. I bought all of ours because I'm going to be reusing it for 3 kids, so I figured it would just be better to have them all on hand. But you can check a lot of them out at the library, which is always an option, and it's free. And there's apps where you can buy the audiobooks, where you can rent them from your library, or borrow, sorry. But yeah, we absolutely love it. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and I will answer it the best way possible. But
I don't think you can, but okay. I don't know.
So I am going to make more videos about our other curriculums that we use. I know for sure I'm going to make another one about Curiosity Chronicles because there's so much more to it than what I said in the video. But yeah, if you want to hear more, just subscribe so you'll get notifications when I do make those videos.
And leave a like.
Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.